Imagine an object so potent, it holds not just immense strength, but the very essence and will of its creator. What if that creator poured a significant portion of their own being into it, becoming inextricably linked to its fate? This is precisely the case with Sauron and the One Ring. Sauron imbued a vast amount of his inherent power, what Tolkien referred to as his fea or spiritual being, directly into the One Ring. It is generally understood that the majority of his native strength and malicious will resided within this single artifact. As a Maya, a spirit of immense power before the creation of the world, Sauron possessed a great deal of inherent magical and creative energy. He willingly channeled this power, his very life force, into the ring during its forging. His primary motivation was to create a tool that could control all other rings of power and subjugate the free peoples of Middle-earth. This act simultaneously diminished his direct physical power, but it greatly amplified his overall influence and reach, allowing him to dominate and corrupt from afar. The ring became more than just a weapon. It was an extension of his soul, a reservoir of his cunning, his malice, and his absolute will to dominate. This means that as long as the One Ring existed, Sauron could never truly be defeated or entirely destroyed, only temporarily thwarted. Its continued existence provided a conduit for his power and a means for him to eventually reform. Anyone who bore the ring would be subjected to its overwhelming corrupting influence, bending their will towards Sauron's own dark designs. Destroying the ring was not merely about disarming him, but about severing the very root of his being and dissolving his connection to the physical world forever. One fascinating detail is that Sauron's ability to take a fair and tangible physical form was directly tied to the ring's intactness. After losing it, he could only manifest as a terrible, shadow-like being or a fiery eye, a constant beacon of his furious watchfulness. The ring itself possessed a will of its own, constantly striving to return to its master, drawing the attention of those who possessed it, and slowly corrupting them into its service. Understanding that the One Ring held such a profound and personal connection to Sauron reveals the true stakes of the War of the Ring. It was not just a fight against an evil sorcerer, but a desperate struggle to destroy the very foundation of his existence, offering the only true path to freedom for all of Middle-earth.